Coming up on After the Whistle, brackets for playoff basketball are tightening up.
Plus, a Penn State wrestling commit showed up big time in the District 6 championships.
And we'll head to Pagula Ice Arena where Gavin McKenna broke multiple Penn State records this past weekend.
He loves hockey. He just loves being on the ice.
Hello and welcome to After the Whistle. District 6 championships for winter sports are underway and our crews traveled across the county to bring you coverage. I'm Erin Riley.
And I'm Chris Vadney. Penn State Athletics also achieved an Olympic milestone. We'll have all that and more coming up. Thank you, Allie. State College meets Mifflin County for the third time straight in the District 6 championship. The Little Lions have won the last two against Mifflin County and 5 straight. Getting started in the first, Chase Rhodes swings up to Micah James. He'll pull the three in the face of the defender and drill it. Great shot by him there. Now Lucas Starks on the dribble drive, kicks it to Rhodes and he'll take the wing three, hold that follow through, 16-11 State High. State High's Connor Baldwin trying to shake defenders, getting tied up, and the Huskies will go the other way. Loose ball, Micah James trying to get it, but Luke Bender puts it up for the easy two. Didn't look too easy right there. The Little Lions prevailed 53-45, winning their 5th straight championship. State College will face off against Taylor Alderdice in regionals. The Huskies end with their first winning season since 2014. Now, Massimo, it's not the 2016 NBA Finals, but I did hear we had a James versus Curry matchup. Tell me what you can about that.
Well, that James versus Curry matchup was great, and Micah James put up a king-esque performance.
Back in the District 6 championship, the State College Little Lions turned to a blossoming star to lead the way. Sophomore guard Micah James.
He's just a special kid. And he, as a sophomore, it's cool that he has permission to be that aggressive and have that much of an attacking mindset.
His aggression led to an 8-point victory for the Little Lions, with 16 points and 5 rebounds.
I mean, it's just mindset, go kill everything in front of me. So yeah, that's what it was.
Led by Micah James and the leaders on this State College basketball team, the Little Lions were able to win their 5th straight District 6 championship. Their opponent, a familiar one, Mifflin County, who they've been able to beat each of the last 3 years.
The reason it's so special is because of how much we think of them in their program. A lot of our guys play with those guys on travel teams and in other avenues, and they are incredibly well coached.
State College and Mifflin County's familiarity have caused each matchup to be anticipated, with plenty of preparation.
I was on JV last year, but as a JV player, we were as the scout team, so I was just remembering what I was doing and remembering the film that we had watched.
Through that determination and strategy, State College was able to continue their streak as they look ahead to larger matchups.
Brian Shawley also said that basketball is about being able to take punches and just keep on moving. Well, led by Micah James, these Little Lions are moving on to regionals.
Thanks, Massimo. We head to Mount Aloysius for the District 6A Girls Basketball Championships between State College and Altoona. These two teams gear up to face each other for the 3rd straight time for the District 6 title. We start at the end of the second corner. It's Alkira Cuthbert's buzzer beater to put Altoona up 23-10. The Altoona cheerleaders are going to celebrate with a cheer and their dominant first half. Raylan Iyer takes it away from Sienna Wilson, passes it down to Breonna Hudson as she gets it a quick 2 to keep Altoona going. State High tries to bring it back with Deary Mobley, passing it to McKenna Whithurst, who gets the 3. But it wouldn't be enough as Alkia Cuthbert dribbles it out to take the title.
Congratulations.
The Mountain Lions take their 5th straight District 6 title in a dominant fashion, winning 51-35. Altoona moves to 19-4 and will hit the road to face Hollidaysburg tomorrow night. The Little Lions end their season 13-8.
In a battle of the Pirates, the Williamsburg Blue Pirates sailed over to take on the Bishop Guilfoyle Marauders. Arg, a capacity crowd at Bishop Guilfoyle for this matchup. In the first, it's Gia Adams coming off the screen, and she drains the 3. Great shot by her. got a little movement going on here. Later in the first, Marauders get some good ball movement right here, leading into Gia Adams' second 3 of the night. She finished the game with 5 total. Talk about Curry. And we're going to move on over next half. Blue Pirates try to find an opening, but Amberlyn Petreka says, we're closed. Good defensive stop right there. And Williamsburg got up this late 3 ball from Bryn Lower, but the deficit was too much to overcome. Bishop Guilfoyle got the 30-point blowout win over Williamsburg 61-31. The Marauders are playing right now against Bishop Carroll in the 1A title game. Williamsburg will go on to face St. Joseph's Academy tonight at 7 for 3rd place. Coming up, we'll get a live look into a District 6 championship.
Plus, we have highlights for boys and girls wrestling and the swimming championships.
Schools from across District 6 headed over to Penns Valley for the Southern Wilds Bocce Championships. Reporter Wes Bressler is there right now.
Thanks, guys.
Wes,
the Special Olympics host
champion?
bocce ball here in the area, giving a chance for everybody to shine out here on the court. The Penns Valley Area High School hosted this year's league championship, and just moments ago, the Bald Eagle Golden Eagles took down the Bellefonte Red Raiders by a score of 7-2 to win the league championship. They will move on to districts later on this year. And with that game concludes this year's leagues. And it's been nothing short of amazement. From what I can see, bocce ball has built itself quite the foundation here in the area and shows no signs of going anywhere. Back to you guys at the desk.
The District 6 3A Wrestling Championships took place in Altoona on Saturday. With so many talented wrestlers, only 13 could win an individual title. Let's take a look. At 133 pounds, Penn State commit Braden Weaver scores the first points of the match with a 3-point takedown. Weaver only needed 37 seconds in the second period to pin his opponent in the final. Weaver became a 4-time District 6 champion in front of his home crowd. At 145 pounds, Central Mountain's Aiden Coons earns his 16th fall of the year and his 35th win of the season. The Wildcat became Central Mountain's only individual champion of the tournament. At 152 pounds, another future Nittany Lion in State College's James Whitbread earns a major decision against Bellefonte's Ezra Swisher. Whitbread earned his 3rd straight District 6 title for the Little Lions. At 172 pounds, State College's Teague Sanderson won his first District 6 title by a score of 15-2. The son of Penn State coach Cale Sanderson earned his 29th bonus point victory of the season. At 189 pounds, Bellefonte's Jackson Long won a close match against State College's Noah Williams. An escape in the 3rd period gave Long the victory for his first District 6 title. Now here's a look at the rest of the winners in the other weights in Center County. Schools had 6 total championships and Altoona ranked 4 overall.
The PIAA District 5, 6, and 9 Girls Wrestling Championships were held in Altoona on Saturday. At 100 pounds, only 1 takedown was needed to decide the match, with Curwensville's Mackenzie Astorino scoring in the first period to stay undefeated. Great takedown right there. Curwensville finished the day with 2 champions and 5th in the team scores. At 148 pounds, reigning state champion Juliet Alt wastes no time with a pin in the second period. Looks like a dominant victory there. Chestnut Ridge finished with 2 champions, with Alt's teammate Violet Lazure also winning by fall. And at 235 pounds, Mila Steinbuch completes the comeback after being down by 4-0 to pin her opponent in the 3rd period. Absolutely electric match there. The Bedford Junior is still undefeated and earned her 3rd straight district title. The Clearfield Bison finished first in the team scores over Northern Bedford with 129.5 pounds and 5 runners-ups.
Switching over to swimming, teams across District 6 gathered at Penn State over the weekend to compete in the swimming championships. We dive right into the AA girls 100-yard freestyle. Riley Cohen of Westmont Hilltop pulled away and won with a time of 52.02 seconds. Next up is the boys double A 100-yard backstroke. Alexander Chesnicki won this close heat with a time of 1.06, but it would only be good enough for 11th in the event. Shocking. Finally, we're taking it back to freestyle with the girls triple A 500-yard swim. State College's Gabby Seekman pulled away quickly and extended her lead throughout the race, lapping the other swimmers. She won with a time of 5.02, nearly 18 seconds faster than second place. Seekman's victory helped the Little Lions win the girls triple A championship with 523 points. State College also won the District 6 boys triple A championship with 502 points. Hollidaysburg won in girls double A with 243.5 points, and Tyrone won the boys double A championship with 164 points.
Last night, Altoona had their senior night at Galactic Ice Arena as they played host to Conemaugh Valley. Multiple Altoona seniors get recognized before puck drop, and we are underway from Galactic Ice Arena. Starting off in the first period, it's Owen Wasovich getting the steal and goes backhand for the opening score of the game, patting Altoona up 1 early. Just 2 minutes later, Brody Pavlik sends a centering pass over to Tegan McGaw, who gets the one-timer to go, knotting the game up at 1 apiece. After a quiet second, we move on to the third, where Owen Piper slings one from the blue line off the post and in for the Mountain Lions, cutting their deficit down 3-2. And nearing the end of the game now, with just 3:47 to go, Hayden Gates takes it himself down the left side, no one around, gives the goalie a little move and sneaks it by him for the score, putting his Blue Jays up 5-2. Conemaugh Valley would go on to score 2 more in the third, taking the win 7-2. Conemaugh Valley will finish up their regular season playing Somerset tomorrow. Coming up, Penn State's men's hockey scored 16 goals to get the sweep over Ohio State.
Plus, a look into Penn State wrestling as they extend their undefeated season. Now here are some upcoming playoff basketball games to watch out for.
Over the weekend, Penn State Adaptive Athletics hosted their first ever wheelchair basketball tournament.
First, though, Penn State history was made on the ice in Milan. Tessa Janicki became the first Winter Olympic gold medalist for Penn State. Team USA beat Canada 2-1 in overtime to earn gold. Janicki was on the ice for the final horn and was on the ice for both goals. She was also the first Nittany Lion to be named to the Team USA Women's Ice Hockey Olympic roster ever.
Wow.
Like, no dream's ever like too big if you can set your mind to something and work hard for it, and you will be noticed no matter like where you're from if you're good enough and you push yourself hard enough and take advantage of those opportunities.
Last Friday, Ohio State made the trip down to Pagula. Our reporter Jake Radovich has the story.
It was a huge night on the ice for the Nittany Lions during this conference rematch against the Buckeyes. The night started with a goal by Aiden Fink to open up scoring. Soon after, Gavin McKenna would send the puck flying to the net. This helped him to set a new single-game program record for points and assists. An exciting moment during tough times.
Emotional. I was just having fun out there. I think a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, so being out on the rink, being with the guys, that's my happiness. So, I just thought I'd show some personality.
It wasn't just a record-breaking night for Gavin McKenna. It was a new record for the entire team, as 11 goals scored is a new record against a Big Ten opponent. The puck went to the back of the net again, and again, and again, and again. All these goals assisted by Gavin McKenna, helping to reach that 11-goal program record. Penn State goalie Josh Fleming had a big night too, making 38 saves.
The puck went in today. The puck went in today. There was, I think it's funny. You look at, the goals and the type of and the result. I think Josh Fleming was excellent, and if it wasn't for him, I think this could have been a much different deal.
Reporting for After the Whistle, I'm Jake Radovich.
What a night for Penn State hockey. Switching over to Penn State wrestling, they were also home Friday night hosting Princeton. Penn State wrestling opened their Friday night recognizing their seniors in the final match of the regular season. At 125 pounds, number 1 Luke Lillidahl opens up the duel against number 12 Mark Anthony McGowan. Lillidahl forced a repeated stall calls and earned a disqualification win, putting Penn State on the board early. After the break, Mitchell Messenbrink continued the surge with a pin at 165, followed by senior Levi Haynes wrestling his final duel in Rec Hall with a fall. What a way to finish out his season. Josh Barr secured a first period pin, and Cole Mirasola closed the night with the last tech fall to seal the 50-0 shutout. Penn State won all 10 bouts, finishing the season 15-0 overall and 8-0 in Big Ten competition. The Nittany Lions complete their perfect season and now prepare for the postseason. They'll host the Big Ten championships in March.
Talk about a monster second half.
Definitely.
Number 16, Penn State took on Harvard this weekend. The Nittany Lions have won 9 of their last 10 and have never lost to the Crimson at home. See if that stays the same. We start in early set 1, and look out below for Owen Woolbird. What a kill right there. Talk about bringing the power. Later in the set, it's the Crimson's Quinn Bishop getting met at the net by 3 Nittany Lions. Are you kidding me? What a block, and sometimes you only need a solo blocker. Owen Rose in the middle, goes up, gets the block. Rose also finished with 14 blocks total, a single game record for Penn State. Congratulations to Owen Rose. Now we move on to set 3. It's Penn State pulling out some trickery at the net. They fake it first, then it's Jaden Bethel slamming it down. Penn State would go on to sweep this match 3-0 and the weekend series against the Crimson. The Nittany Lions will remain in Happy Valley and face off against Merrimack on Friday, riding a 6-game winning streak.
The first annual Rally in the Valley wheelchair basketball tournament happened last weekend in University Park. Reporter Michael Fetcher was on the scene.
The first annual Rally in the Valley wheelchair basketball tournament was held this weekend. The 2-day tournament promotes inclusivity, competition, and fun for adaptive athletes. Many teams from around the PAAA area came to State College for the event, along with Penn State's own D3 club team. Adaptive athletes learn a new sport from other adaptive athletes while still maintaining being a full-time student.
It's a great experience. You gotta be as active as possible, and you also get a great education here at Penn State.
Penn State adaptive athletes hold multiple events each year, including their annual sled hockey tournament and indoor track and field challenges. Having fun while getting mentored by players who have been playing for decades.
Pretty much want to give back to the community by helping Penn State start out their first adaptive program, playing wheelchair basketball.
Adaptive sports and wheelchair basketball have come a long way in the last couple of years and will only grow with more tournaments like this.
Well, Chris, it's amazing to see Penn State adaptive athletics grow throughout the years.
For sure. Now, Ola Lawal is in our studio with our top 3 plays of the week.
Thanks, Chris. We are coming off an electric-thon weekend at the BJC, and the energy is still high in State College. From the mat to the ice, let's count down this week's top 3 plays. Starting at number 3 on the mat, it's Levi Haynes with a hard-fought pin to secure the victory in his duel against Princeton. Way to go. At number 2, we head to the rink. Matt Godowski splits the sea of red defenders and dumps it down to Reese Laubach, who finishes it beautifully. Way to go, boys. And your top play of the week comes from the volleyball court. It's Michael Schwob, Sean Harvey, and Owen Rose combining to get the stop block for Penn State. Almost like something you see out of a movie. Those were your top 3 plays of the week, and back to you, Aaron and Chris.
That's all for this week's episode on After the Whistle. Tune in to next week for more coverage of District 6 and Penn State sports. I'm Erin Riley.
And I'm Chris Vadney. We'll see you next week right here on After the Whistle.